turn me up. I like my money like I like my niggas. Scream, face card, never decline of what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claiming it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
Dude, royalty-free rap goes so hard. Holy. Obviously that was tight. Obviously that was freaking tight. Hello. Gobslob, who is a whole adult now. Gabi, when was your birthday? Tell me that. Tell me that. Gabi had a birthday, and he was first. Yes, sir. Gunks, welcome. Fantastic, welcome. Wolfie151412. Welcome to the stream. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but that's okay. I'm here to play a game. We're going to play a little Shadow of War, as promised. Last Monday, I'm all moved in. Whoa! 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 Gabi has moved in with Girl Slob now. That's... Brother. Okay, alright, cat. Alright, I don't know if that messed anything up, but the cat just stood on the keyboard. Gabi, I'm happy for you. Moved in with Girl Slob, you moved into her house, or you and Girl Slob found an apartment? Tell me everything. Tell me absolutely everything. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Okay, I gotta change one more thing, which is, I think it's this. Alright, hold on. Don't look for a second. Yeah. Her parents let me do it. It's with her fam as well. Gabi, that's what I like to hear. Whole adult. Now you gotta play in her family's house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I don't need to be doing all this. Alright, I need to do... Oh, how did I do this? This. Edit. Here we go. Alright, hold on. It's fine. I want... You know what I want. That's what I want. Okay, perfect. Now I might... Oh, I'd have to do it like that. Hold on. Alright, I think that worked. So if I do... this... Okay. Never sure. Who is making freaking Marshall cry? Probably Seektastic, that's my guess. Let's look. Will never tell me because I just technically joined. 9 rings. What is this? Dude. This music is actually so trash. Good guys. I know my sticker, man. Alright, chat, can we go, like... Okay, there we go. Okay. Freaking... This song sucks. That's awesome. That's awesome. His name is Wichita Slim. Holy. Okay. Well, I know Insert wanted to see this game. I didn't even hit the right freaking monitor. Alright, hold on. Oh, yes I did, because I'm incredible. Alright. Well, Insert's going to be a little out of the loop, but that's on her. Story so far. Let's do it. I see it too. I see it too. Hold on. It's just gonna be very confused. Not just a little. Alright. Let's see.
This is
There
beautiful.
And so, I buried them along with everyone I even knew.
Yeah. I played the first game. I know what
What's
happened.
happened to me? Am I dead?
Yeah, this game is actually peak.
Fast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You're bound together, Talion. My life.
And I'm glad his son dies. His son was like 25. Get real.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest smith of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your kin.
Dude, Sauron looking a little sexy, honestly.
Perhaps that pain was what lets us.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. There is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
That's it? That is not the story so far. A lot happened in that first game.
The world of men is ending.
Dude, I wonder who that hussy is.
I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one.
Holy
thing
crap,
that
holy crap.
shall-
Sorry, I clicked off for 1 second. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Did not mean for that to happen. My name is Celebrimbor and I did an oopsie of making overly sparkly things. Alright, yep, got it. Controller's not disconnected. Alright, I'm done messing around with stuff now.
A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger.
Yo, tell me how all the fan art of Sauron makes him a femboy, and why is Insert so into it? Well, we know why Insert's into it. I don't know why Sauron's always a femboy. I don't know if that was canon. Because actually, was Sauron an elf?
Talion, this is beautiful.
I mean, obviously, it
Where
must
did
have
you
been.
find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past.
This is when the first game
Nothing
teaches
can
you
be
how to
changed.
stealth kill your wife.
We must leave this place. We can go. No.
Not too late.
Oh, I don't think he was an elf. Honestly, I don't know. But I assume that that's why they made him a femboy. He may be jealous of the elves. We'll be looking it up. Hey, give me that ring of power, boy.
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
I think my boy was a Balor. I gotta be honest, don't know what that is. Maybe I should read the Silmarillion. Everyone knows Twinks crave power above all else. That's a fact. Basically, Tolkien Lucifer. Well, I mean, that makes sense. But he was Tolkien Lucifer before he was even driven mad with power? The Silmarillion was a boring read, not gonna lie. I have it on the shelf. I've never even so much as turned a page. But my drunk history liked it. Well, I like that. You gotta have your textbook, your Tolkien textbook. I will probably never read it, to be clear.
I'm going to Kellen. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Need to keep quiet.
I'm not gonna kill nothing.
Defeat her.
Defeat who, Papa?
These orcs are preparing for war.
Dead, idiot. Ariel self-kill completely ignored. Dude! I wish a sexy British lady would whisper in my ear a little.
This place gives me the creeps.
I hear ya, sister, I'm coming. But it made me nut with the way you're talking. So many guys to kill, huh? Big jump. Big jump. You got it. Good grab. Look at you. Oh, you see me? Alright, let's do it.
He's a cagey one.
Come, Talia. Free me.
No problem at all. Alright, well, I didn't mean to aggro everyone in the freaking vicinity, but, you know, here we are. Everyone makes fun of games for having Arkham combat, but honestly, it just is the best time.
It's clear.
I just love it because it looks good, and it's easy, and as stuff builds up, like it progressively gets more difficult to do. But look at this little freak, idiot. But it's like, it's flashy, dude. I like it. Mad Max has it. Dude, that game is actually peak. Maybe I should play that on stream. I love Mad Max, dude. Killer Rimmer, is that you? Oh yeah.
Celebrimbo, what has been done to you?
Witness me. What a lovely day. He didn't say lovely.
Spider does not forfeit his grave.
I think he just said lovely actually.
Not unless a greater has set free.
Witness me. Ooh, Shelob got her tootsies out. Oh my.
Here for a reason. I called you here.
You will return him to me. Now.
They did. This was a huge year for
a man.
for sexy animals because they made Shelob a sexy
It is
lady,
not your
and
soul
Fantastic
that
Beasts
will
made Nagini a sexy lady.
How much are you willing to sacrifice?
Dude, I'm about to make love in this game.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the race.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait. Take your
Shelob the spider, dude! She just turned into a sexy lady. Did you miss it? She deals only in truth.
I'm impressed, Red. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
She is a sexy little spider.
Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force
Crawl into my window and I'll beat you with a newspaper? In a sexual way, I see.
Then we must take it back.
Oh, we'll be taking it back. Not gonna work. She's sexy.
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost.
Did you have the shadowing today? Wolfie? Yes, I did. I'll tell you all about it.
Minas Ithil.
Nah, I don't F with arachnids.
Surrounded. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle Earth is dominated.
Oh my god, dude. How do you tell me it's a boner right now?
The Palantir must be protected.
Even though he's loyal to his hussy, who's dead.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true.
Well, to Minas Ithil we'll go. So yeah, Wolfie, I had the shadowing today. I think they're gonna talk a little more though. Hold on.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
games take place before the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Yes. I just don't know how far before. Because Shelob's alive in this game.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable.
Gunksai also would have said Second Age.
Not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Third Age, Gunksai trust you with anything. Dude. This is, like... This game is more open zone than it is open world, but like, dude, we need an open world, high quality Lord of the Rings game so effing badly, and the only one that we have is Lego Lord of the Rings, which, to be honest, slaps.
City, you're a grunt. Take the upper city and you're a... There. His mind is weak. Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Yep. You gotta interrogate those worms.
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Bloody worms. You trying to get interrogated, my boy? Right, close enough. You don't see me.
Why?
That's what I'm talking about. If that's anybody, nope. Alright, learn who we can. Yeah, that's this guy. Baga the Thinker, dude, he's dead so fast. So, Wolfie, the shadowing today went very well. So, basically, I went in, and, they were like, immediately, get to work. So somebody had called out, big surprise, but somebody had called out, and they were scrambling, and I was walking around with the lady who had been interviewing me, and she went up to a doctor, and she was like, "Hey, can this kid, are you finding if this kid works with you?" And she's like, "Oh no, my first patient is this, I don't think it's a good candidate." And then about 15 minutes later, that same doctor came up to me and was like, "Oh, actually, my assistant called out today. Can you sit for this procedure?" And I said, "Probably." So I did. So, you know, I ended up immediately being chair-side within 20 minutes of being in the building, which was not expected for a shadow day, but they had me working today. However, the schedule is significantly lighter than where I work now.
When that cannonball threw me over. That is the wounds it got when I finished
So like, even with them, like the procedures are more intense because I work in pediatric dentistry and it was an adult specialty, right? So they were like their whole practice just does like implants and dentures and all this. So the procedures were more in depth, but I was there from 8 to 1, and even with me bouncing around, I did 2 patients by myself with the doctor, and then hopping around just because they wanted me to do stuff. I ended up going to 2 other doctors' teams and seeing 2 other patients. So I saw 4 patients from 8 to 1, which you see 4 patients in an hour where I work now. So that's a massive change. There still has not been a confirmation of money yet. I know that I'm going to, like, there's confirmation of money, like, I'm gonna get paid. That's not a question. But because there's been no official offer, which they said they'd be giving me in a few days. But I just gotta look elsewhere. It went well at the end. They were like, "We'd love to hire you." She was like, "Give me a couple days to email you the official job offer." In that is where they're gonna put how much they will offer to pay me starting rate. That honestly is gonna make or break it. Like, or I don't even know what it is. Like, as fine as the day was, it wasn't anything special. Like, I wasn't wowed. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I see my whole future here. But it is the same job I'm doing now, seemingly with less of a patient load, and for more money. So, all seems pretty good. However, he's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around in 3 seconds. What do you do about there being call-offs on your shadow day and then bouncing around different doctors? What did I say? What do you about there being call-offs on your shadow day and then bouncing around different doctors? Well, I don't know exactly what you're trying to ask me. What do you think? I think it's wild. Because they did not actually call my current place of work until today. Sorry, eating dinner while typing. That's perfectly fine. So, they didn't call my place of work until today. So, I don't even know. Like, I easily could have been lying about having the experience that I do so that I would get paid more money. I think these guys can just get clapped.
Everybody laughed. It was worth it. Ranger, it's the Grave Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
Valiant the bow.
So, yeah, I mean, it was definitely a hectic. It was more hectic for them. Like, I think it's wild to have somebody that you don't even know immediately sit chairside for treatment. I think that's crazy. Hey, Leo. So I think it's absolutely crazy to have you sit chairside immediately. However, it did let me get a feel for what the job would actually be. And, like I was saying to Leo earlier, I wish that I could remember what it felt like starting where I am now. Because, you can just get that anxious, nervous feeling in the pit of your stomach. And it's like, kind of excitement, and it's just nerve-wracking. So, So,
Target that
you know, it is exciting, and it was nice to know, like, it was nice to get some hands-on experience to be like, this is what you'll be doing the whole time. Your boss watching this, like, yeah. So it was wild, but they were like, you have the experience, hop right in, which is crazy. It's crazy because I could have been lying. However, it was a test of my skill because their pay ranges based on experience, and I told them that I had the experience, and I got to prove that today. And I sent Moneybags to stream, like, dude, when Moneybags finds out, let me tell you, she's gonna flip.
Og.
She is gonna absolutely flip.
They're always going on about new weapons.
So, yeah, so I, after my shift ended, the lady who had been interviewing me, there's two ladies, but just one of them, I went to the interview room with her, and...
Alright, Foreman! Your mission is to secure the Seeing Stone. It's blue, it's round, and it's ours. This is a powerful artifact, lads.
Definitely going
You
to
bring
snitch
it to
in.
me, but do not touch it, unless you want your brain scrambled.
Alright. So the question is... I haven't honestly played this game without all the upgrades that you get in a long time. So it was crazy to not be able to leap up that building. Buster, please. Oh, good landing. Kill him. Is he immune?
I've got better things to do than dance with birds.
Did half damage, we take that.
Are you lost?
Minas Ithil is no more. This is Minas Morgul. And Minas Morgul eats your kind.
It's only stitching if they didn't realize this was inevitable. Gunks, I completely agree. Oh, there's my help. So, oh, idiot. So, yeah, after, like, when I was in the interview room with that lady, dead idiot. When I was in the interview room with that lady, she was like, you have the clown listed as your, bro, like, you go to a rival office, it's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, look, I gotta do what I gotta go where the money is. I have to go where the money is. But
Why are you out here alone?
I don't know what I gotta do.
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
Alright, don't freak out, game. The game's gonna freak out as soon as I do this. Don't worry, everyone stay chill. I just have to be able to read stream at the same time. Or read chat. What do you say, Sig? Then just hit her with a, well, you said this is a dead-end job, so obviously I've looked elsewhere. 100%! And that's what I said to my, like, I said that to Clown. I said that to the Clown.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Minas Ithil still stands.
We're about to leave
After this
for the
cutscene, I have to turn
region.
subtitles on, and you
They'll
have
be
to remind
closing
me.
the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait. What is your name?
Idril,
Talion.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
Alright, Idril, and now we're best friends. Alright, subtitles going on. You think it's in display? You think it's in... You think it's in sound? Yep. Okay. So... Alright, relax. So... Wolfie says, how petty is your current employer? Because I have a story of a petty employer when it comes to getting a new job that I was upfront and vocal about. Wolfie, obviously, we need to hear that. Changing the settings made the computer freak out, by the way. Obviously, we need to hear that. Yeah, so... They did say it was a dead-end job, and then when I had my check-in with the clown, I told him, I was like, I was told this was a dead-end job, and if I want more money, I need to look elsewhere, so I started. So he knew that. Then everybody at work knew that I was looking. And then when I was interviewing, I was like, yeah, they all know, like, it's known that I'm looking. Like, I had that discussion with the clown. I had a discussion with the clown that, that I need to, that I have been looking, and he said, and he encouraged me to do that. And this is all true. Then today, that lady told me that she was gonna, for the first time, that she was gonna contact the clown and ask what the deal was, and you know, if I was decent and if I actually worked there and blah blah blah. So I did send him a text today as soon as I got done with the Shadow Day, and I said,
Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor's going to need our help. Let's move.
and I said, what did I say? Oh, I basically said, hey, all on the table, you know, I was looking, I actually had a promising interview today. They're going to offer me a job in a couple days. I am not fully decided. I don't know what they're going to offer me, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to call you. I was like, I gave them, you know, the office number, not your personal, but they're going to call asking for you. And, they just, because she was like, she's like, we don't want to poach, like, we don't want people to poach from us, I don't want anybody to think we're poaching. I want everything to be above board, blah, blah, blah. So I also texted him that. I was like, look, I got 2 nephews that go here. I said, I got 1 nephew that goes there, who now has a little brother who will also go there, and my other sister just had a baby, and he will probably also go there. So I was like, I cannot burn any bridges. Like, I'm friends with everybody that works here. I have to, like, this, I need to leave amicably. And he did not respond. And I know that she did call because one of the receptionists from my job texted me and said, hey, we got a call about somebody that wanted to talk to. What did she say? I don't have my phone on me. She said somebody called about a former employee and they wanted to, like, talk to the reference, something like that. And I was like, she said former employee, I still work there, son. But she was like, yeah, somebody just called about doing an interview and they wanted to talk to the clown about work ethic, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, is that you? I was like, yup.
Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena.
I'll get over it when I actually start the job, but working there today, I was having that tummy feeling. I was like, what if this isn't the right move? What if this is the wrong choice?
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Keep moving.
And then I talked to Leo and she's like, bruh. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Where I work now freaking sucks. Are you just getting too far away? Israel. I don't even have to be fighting this side, guys, by the way.
Condor will destroy you.
Totally normal feeling. Thank you. Yeah, it... When you applied Who'd You List as a reference, I put clown as a reference. On my resume, Gunks, I have you, I have the clown, and then I have somebody that used to work in the sterile lab and not the one that, well, when I was applying to the electric and gas company to work there, somebody that I knew, her mom worked there. So she was like, put me on as a reference and I'll lie. I'll just say that I know you. And she was like, she worked in the sterile lab, and she was like, put me on as like lead sterile technician on your resume. I was like, okay. So
The middle city is lost!
Pulling back! Go! Go!
right, well, I got not the one. All I needed.
The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy...
Yeah. What I was gonna say was not the one that got fired for sexual harassment, but Unicorn, welcome to the stream. How? Okay, so good timing on joining because Leo is also here. Now, I know that we had discussed on stream that I was thinking about going to see Iron Lung, but instead Leo and I saw yeah, okay, yeah, I got a cough. I'm a little under the weather, okay? But Leo and I ended up seeing the new Sam Raimi movie, Send Help, which I actually liked a lot. And the more I sit on it, the more that I did like it quite a bit. But you saw Iron Lung, how was it? You heard it's good? Yeah, well, so it's got some of the worst CGI you've ever seen in your life. Like, it was actually atrocious. Send Help is some of the worst CGI you could possibly imagine. But, like, here's the thing. I liked the way it ended. I liked how the story kind of changed as it went. And there was one scene, Leo was there, Leo can attest, there was one scene where something was happening. I'm really happy I went and supported Markiplier. Definitely!
Quickly, under the gate!
Get moving!
Yep, never leave him behind, Talion.
What are you doing?
I will be long. Go.
Dude.
Have the archers provide support.
I can't confirm. There was one scene where something was happening. Yeah, okay, alright, sorry. I have to freaking play this game. And I don't want to interrupt the cutscenes. It said hold X to use the glaive attack. There it is. Big glaive. Alright, sucks. So there was a scene where something was happening. I watched a review and I know what happens. You watched a spoiler review for a movie that came out on Friday? Was there another where things occurred? Definitely! Okay. I will be finishing my thought in this next sentence. I will be finishing my thought. I have to watch this cutscene first. Look at this guy's haircut. Angry Joe spoiled it? Alright.
We've lost the middle city. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanon.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gates. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Berenor.
Not come to join your army, General.
But I want to die here. You're so mean,
And
Daddy.
its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However,
That's the only way she's gonna
our
get to
raiding
Valhalla.
parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time they tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
Okay. Euclid says, was it with the pig? No, it was. I mean, that was the scene that had god awful CGI. But no, it's not the scene with the pig. There was a scene where Rachel McAdams is. You think she's doing something totally effed up to Dylan O'Brien's character, and it's off screen, but like you know what's happening. And I looked over at Leo, jaw dropped. I could not believe what I was seeing. It like, and if a movie can get that reaction out of me and post it in random stuff, oh, Wolfie's got a story for us. Wolfie has a story for us. Okay, let's take a look. But you think that something is happening to Dylan O'Brien's character, and I looked over at Leo, jaw dropped, and I was just incredibly happy that that movie could get that reaction out of me, and I like the way that ended, and I love Castaway, Stranded on an Island type story. I don't even remember this scene. It was when she... How does she do it? After he makes the dinner for her with the mango salsa, after when she gets revenge for that happening. Trying to avoid spoilers. And it's the one where it's a close-up, like, it happens off-screen, and it's a close-up of Dylan O'Brien's face as it happens. And it's when I looked over at you. I was like, oh. Yeah. And, like... And also, like, the movie starts with some of the worst men you could possibly imagine, to the point where they were on screen, and Leo out loud is going, no. Leo's going, She's giving thumbs down to the screen because of the type of men that were on screen at the beginning of this movie. And surely it's fine to spoil it so everyone knows. So, I mean, did she diddle Dylan O'Brien? Pretty close. So, Sig, Dylan O'Brien is plotting. He thinks, he's seen it in the movies. He's like, if I build a raft, we can get off this island. Rachel McAdams is like, we have other ways to get off the island. Like, we have food, we have water, we have shelter. Like, we had to focus on the priorities. We will get off this island. Like, when a boat goes by or a plane goes by, we'll make a smoke signal, blah, blah, blah. She's like, we're going to figure it out. Dylan O'Brien, having seen the movies, is like, I'm going to build a raft, and I'm going to sail home. And she's like, no, that's a stupid idea. Like, it's not going to work. We're going to figure out another way. So, he is like, I want him and die in the ocean. Exactly, right? And she's like, you're gonna die in the ocean. He's like, no, I'm not. That's how they get home in the movies. So he's like, I want to do something nice for you. Like, you built us the shelter. You guys feel like without you, I would be dead on this island. I want to do something nice for you. You've helped gather the resources, but I want to make it into a nice dinner. So he makes her a nice spread of all this island fruit, and he makes her like some kind of dish, but it's got mango salsa, right? Which sounds dope. And it is this yellow, it's like this yellow chunky mango salsa. She eats it, and like kind of in this movie, you think that they're gonna do the thing where they're gonna fall in love, like two people that hate each other get stranded on this island, they fall in love. You think that that's what the movie's gonna do, and she's kind of into it, and she's like, "Oh my god, he made me a dinner. Maybe we all are gonna fall in love in this island." And then she starts to feel a little woozy, and then you remember that earlier in the movie, Rachel McAdams picked these yellow berries and was like, "These are poisonous, and if you ever need to check if something's poisonous, you squish it." And you did not once think they'd fall in love. Leo, I thought that that's what was going to happen in the movie. I thought that that was the kind of movie that we were watching, so I was very excited that it went the way that it did. And she says, if you crush these up and rub them on your skin, like you'll get a rash, and that's how you know that something's poisonous. And these berries are yellow, the same color as the mango salsa. He poisoned her. Now, it was actually really gross. Because, like, this movie was trying to be gross. Like, it was doing its thing. And I also see that we have a low connection rate right now in stream. I'm hoping it comes back and fixes itself. We'll see. So the he poisons her, and then he pulls out this little raft, this little dinky raft that he's been building in secret. And he's like, "I'm selling out of here. Like, if you don't want to come with me, whatever. I'm getting off this island. I'm taking the raft." So he takes the raft and uses it to... immediately fails. It immediately fails. The waves crash it, and then he like almost drowns. But then she, fighting through the poison, saves him. And then in a really gross scene, she just throws up all over him. It's CG puke and it doesn't look good, but it's like coming out of her mouth and directly onto his face, and it's pretty gross. But that happens, and he's like, "I just want to knock you out. I didn't want to make you sick. I didn't want to blah blah blah." And she's like, "No problem." Then I don't remember how she does it. I don't know if she gives him food and it's a trick. I don't know if she like... Oh yeah, she gives him like a peace offering calamari, but the calamari is a blue-ringed octopus, a baby blue-ringed octopus, which is incredibly poisonous and paralyzed, whatever. So it paralyzes him, and then he's stuck. So he's paralyzed and cannot move, and she's like, "You can't move, you can't feel anything," which is gonna be, she says, "It's gonna be good for this next part." And he's like, "What are you gonna?" And he's thinking, "What are you gonna do?" He can't talk; he's paralyzed. So then she's like, I don't remember. I think she's talking about real life people. She might even be talking about slaves or something. She's talking about castrating them, and she's like, "Yeah, it was studies show that if you castrate," I think maybe it was about dogs, but I feel like she was like given a history lesson during whatever. But she's like, "If I cut your balls off, you'll never try anything again, and you will be more willing to listen to me." So then she starts hacking away, and it's off screen, and there's like blood spurting onto Rachel McAdams' face, and Dylan O'Brien can't move, he's paralyzed, but he's crying, and it's actually really well acted. And then she reveals, during the scene, I am looking at Leo like I cannot believe my eyes. And then she reveals that it was just a rat that she cut open, but he couldn't move, so he couldn't move and he couldn't feel anything, so he couldn't see that she was cutting a rat, and he thought he was getting his nuts chopped off. But she was just trying to scare him. But that fake out. But like when you think it's happening, it is effing crazy, and I really was like out of control. And I was like, you know what? If the movie can make me feel that way, I feel great. And then from that point, that's when you're like, oh, this girl's out of her god-darn mind. And the two of them are trying to, like, one-up each other, blah, blah, blah. The movie becomes really fun at that point. Okay. In the Discord, what have you bequeathed unto us, Miss Wolfie? What is this? Alright. Anyway. She said it was in random stuff? No, she said it was in general. No, it wasn't random stuff. Okay. This is Wolfie's work story. So, Wolfie.
He needs some milk.
Stop pouring milk on Marshall. Wolfie says, I worked at a dog kennel for 8 years. Half left about twice. Oh, you half left about twice. And it was mainly my job during high school and college. I maxed out how much they would ever pay me, which wasn't much. I graduated from college and I said I'm gonna go find a job with a big company nearby. She kept trying to get me to go into business and take over, and I always said no. I finally get a call back on a job at the company as a contractor, and was a few dollars more. I interviewed and got the job. I put in my 2 weeks notice, and she was mad and acting surprised I was leaving. She ignored me for a week and then was so passive aggressive. The contract company tried to call multiple times to verify I worked there, and she ignored all the calls and wouldn't call them back. I would work the front desk, and there was about 5 voicemails from them. So I had to send them 5 years worth of W-2s to prove it, since she wouldn't pick up the phone. Every person that put in their 2 weeks notice and didn't just outright quit, she was so mean to. She took people leaving so personally. In my last year there, she kept trying to make me cry in front of her for some obscure reason. I don't know. She would try to surprise me about news of dogs passing. She tried to spring on me the news of a dog I loved that passed young in the middle of a staff meeting. She kept all of the other staff from texting me. Thankfully, one of them told me when I arrived, so it wasn't in the middle of the meeting. I skipped the meeting, and I was so done in the moment. You're looking at a files folder? Oh my god. Sorry about that. I was just reading the story, though. I was just reading Wolfie's story. Wolfie. That is nuts. What is this lady's deal? She just doesn't like people quitting? And she wanted you to... I think surprised you were leaving, even though you let her know. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you told me I was done making money. I told you I was looking. Now I found something. How are you going to be surprised? And then she ignored all the calls, and there's voicemails, and she just wouldn't answer the phone. That's nuts. And that was the job before the job that you have now? You worked there for 8 years. Takes it as a personal attack and not a normal thing people do. Which is wild. And she was trying to get you to go into business and take over, and I always said no. Not that I think you should have done it, but would the money have been better if you had taken over? And maybe she's just mad that now she's got to find a new protege. Maybe she wanted you to take over so that she could step down and do less work but keep making the same money. I was there from 17 years old to 25 years old. Huh. Bro. That's crazy. That's dedication. You gotta love dogs to do that, let me tell you. You gotta love that. 8 years is a long time. Yeah, dude. 8 years is a long time to be playing them. Or to be working there. Playing that. I on the Discord, right behind my head, it says that Gunks 6 hours ago was playing Wordle. No spoilers, because I don't know if Leo's done it yet. But, dude, Wordle's fun. Leo will bust it out at night or in the morning, and she'll be like, let's bust out the Wordle. I think it's very sweet. Those dailies are fun. I'm not very good at them. I like to come up... I like when she asks me to give her the first word. I like when she asks me... what 5-letter word she should put in first. Makes me feel important. Okay. Wolfie says, I have no idea on the money. Her son had come back and was more taking over, so I would have had to deal with him. He was terrible, just lazy, and smoked weed often. Well, those... Look, I'm not about to hate on smoking weed often, but if that's just what you do rather than working and it actively affects your job performance, that's another thing. That's a whole other thing. And Grandma was called Unicorn. Unicorn, how's Grandma was doing? Tell me everything. Alright, what do you want me to upgrade here? Elven Agility. Why is that the first one I need to unlock? I don't really like when games do that.
We need to secure the Palantir now.
He smoked while the clock. There you go. Alright, well that's a different story.
We cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look.
The towers bear his mark.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads.
You gotta ask me to do a favor for her? Help her out.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
The stream is still wigging out a little bit. I'm not sure why, but as long as it's working for you guys, we're good. Secure the Palantir. I will. Okay, easy. %. You're gonna help out. Okay, circles are blah blah blah. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. I don't need to open. You don't need to open every single thing that we talk about.
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Ithil.
All right, where are we going? Let's. Oh, we're right here? Yeah, dude. Let's just take these guys out.
We'll shift the tide of war.
Oh, it's complete other direction. So where am I? I'm here. So what is this little mark? That's fast travel. Alright, I'm fast traveling. Okay, Mr. Captain.
Talk in the bush, soon I talk in the hand. The Nazgul have designs on you, it's true. But surely they wouldn't object if I kept a bit here or there for myself.
So, Norsko Bloodhound, I know that when we watched the Siege gameplay last week, that the... I guess I'm gonna raise the banner. I know that the guy's name was Norsko. I wonder if it was him. truly let that Caragor out? Definitely, right? Oh yeah, trust me, I know about the Caragors. I know about them. Assassin's Creed up in here. Very Assassin's Creed. You did recommend this game though, Unicorn. Dude, get real. Log in, let's break him. I can't break this guy? Good. I don't have a fast drain yet. I want to, like, brand this guy. But I don't get to have any fun. Oh, you know what? I probably just not at the branding point in the game, honestly. I will obviously we're equipping the new bow. What do you think the gear button was? Was it up? Was it down? Was it left? Was it right? I don't remember. Why would I want to unlock this? What is this? Put that in. Okay, great. Dude, this is not what I'm trying to do. I actually do like all these skins, and the first time I played as this skin basically the entire time. But you still have Talion's voice. And it's very strange. Actually, I don't even remember. And you don't get to do the customization. We're playing as Talion. Alright. We gotta kill more people. Oh yeah, still gotta figure out how to do the gear. Hold on. View gear. That's worse. How about my bow? Definitely. And we... Why can't I destroy this gear? No, alright, get real. Now we're good. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, well, now we're about to have every orc in the place on me because I didn't stealth kill that guy. My bad. Definitely sorry about that, everyone. No problem. Don't need help if you don't get hit. And then you grab your coins. Am I in an outpost that I just triggered, actually? Oh, yeah, of course I am. Alright, well now we gotta go kill Douche. Dude, there's so many orcs in this area, bro. Oh, alright, well. Can you be shot in the head? Yep.
So, what do you think of this?
Absolutely no problem.
Now, why would a Gondorian come here and try to murder all of the orcs? Maybe you have a problem with one orc, maybe 100, but all of us? Maybe the problem is with you.
So, that's the one that's voiced by Kumail Nanjiani, which I knew was in this game. I've never actually had it, I've never actually had it out with him. It is a freaking shame that it's at this part of the game, because this is before I can recruit him. And that freaking blows, because now we don't get to have the whole Nemesis interaction with him. Dude, bad timing for us to get the freaking goated orc. Have all these guys real quick, I'm not gonna do it. Alright, honestly, I got it. Mr. Captain. Kumail, I wanted you on in my freaking army, but I can't have you. Which is a freaking bummer. Dude, bummer. I've never even had him in my game, and now there he is, and I can't recruit him. Dude, can I pick this up, please? Thank you. Okay, now if we check the army, yeah, dead. Keep killing him. Level 6, this guy's dead, dude, so fast. Don't worry about me. Mind your business.
Ranger! This is your lucky day, Goob. For now, you are prey to Mordor's greatest hunter.
Okay, so not a problem because he's about to be dead. I'm out of arrows. Classic. This one Gondorian guy helping me fight is so action hooked. Dead, idiot. Let me reap my reward here.
So, stay on guard. Hit him from the side!
Yeah, go be free. Go be free, gentlemen. Look at that. Easy. Look at this guy. Idiot. Did I already refill this? Look at that. Dude, you're so dead. got a set of Blood Brothers in there somewhere. Did I kill one? Couple Blood Brothers. Dude, absolutely a goner. Am I even close to the guy over there? Alright, let's grab Mr. Man real quick. That guy's just walking around like it's nothing, dude. I'm here risking my skin to save him. Dead idiot. Alright, where's this other guy? Right there. This guy's actually gonna be dead in 2 seconds. Here we go. Mortal weaknesses. Can be killed instantly using poison. That's good to know. Don't have that. This guy's weak to everything. No problem. Dude, are you some kind of idiot? There's a more guy flies right there. I mean, I could just do that and see what happens. There you go. Get him, dude. And let's terrorize them real quick while they're here. Yep, great, excellent. Retreating? No, no, no. Dude, not even worried about it. I will take a new bow though, most definitely. Sweet. Give that elf shot, and we're moving on. Gotta get my gem quick. Oh, Mr. Worm running away. I got him, guys, coach. Get him. Got him. Easy. Blood brother. Cool. Okay. Comes in rage of battle. Yeah. Hates everything. May become enraged at any moment, attacking anyone nearby. Huh. I made a fire damage.
I've got him
Alright, well, let me spark another guy. Bop, 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 bop. Clean them all. Easily. Here we go. Right there.
I know your breed. Whip you, lash you. You still won't learn your place. I'll just have to put you down.
When they have like regular voices like that, I think that they're major actors, and I just don't know who it would be. Yeah, I know it's critical hit. Dead. Easy, dude. And a mythical, freaking rare cloak, dude. Yeah. We'll be equipping that. Dude, definitely. Can't really tell the difference, but it's on. Level 5 bow? Yeah. Level 4 dagger? Yeah. Level 4 sword? Yeah. Dude. Whoops. New drip acquired. Sig, if there's one thing that I am, it is drippy. That's a fact. There was, so there's a YouTuber, Curtis Connor, and him and his friend Dean, who I think is canceled now, or I don't know if the world got over that, but, him and his friend Dean Hebsher, they watched the YouTube series, I think it was Cut, maybe, or Jubilee or something, and it was called Bessie Picks Bay. And they would watch that, and it basically, somebody would go on the show, and they would bring their friend, and it was a dating show, but their friend got to pick, like, their friend asked all the questions, and their friend would, am I aimed at this guy? No, I'm not the other guy. And their friend would do everything. Their bestie would pick their bae, right? And in that, they asked this guy, and it's like, wait, how's that not the... Did I mark a captain? I did. And it's a dead body. So what could this be?
There are Caragors near. Soon they will no longer need fear their master's whip.
Alright, I gotta find the captain. Hold on. And in this show, the one bestie is asking this guy, Ukbook? Dude, Ukbook is dead, let me tell you. Vigilant against stealth? What about fire? What about characters? What about flame? Dude, didn't even give him a chance.
You think you belong in Mordor? This land is home to the most dangerous creatures in the world. The mighty beasts known as Growls. And the mighty, mighty Uruk, who slays them.
Unfortunately, this guy's gonna be dead in 2 seconds. Dead, idiot. Oh, he grew. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, the bestie's asking this guy, and she asks him, what is your best quality on a dating show, right? Not a bad question. Lets you kind of, you know, you can say whatever you want, and make yourself look good. What is your best quality? And he just says, you know, I'm drippy. I got the drip. And I just think that that is... Wrong guy, idiot!
We don't have to fight. What say we parley? Hey? Put down your weapons and we'll talk this out like friends. No? Why not? Why can't we be friends?
Dude, I like this guy! And this isn't a part of the game where you can recruit. He'd be sick to have. Hork the friendly dude? You don't want him on the team? That's a bummer, dude. We're getting goated orcs right at the beginning in the opening segment where you can't even recruit them. Maybe he'll appear again. So yeah, I mean, anybody can appear again. Anybody that we kill can come back as deathless, and it will be fine. But you know, can't really guarantee that. It just like it sucks that Kumail Nanjiani one I've never had ever in this game, and I knew that he was in it. So it's like, man, and him and Hork the Friendly Dude, I didn't even know he was a thing, but he's sick. That's okay, our team's gonna be goated. We're just getting like the meme characters now. But like if you're streaming, that's kind of what you want, you know? Is Uranus fun? Yeah. I believe any orc.
A game of chance. Odds have been laid, though we can't see them yet. Only way to see what comes up is to play the game. So let's play.
Dude, these orcs are sick. I'm under the impression. I guess. I'm under the impression that any orc can appear at any position in the game, any rank, any position, any level, any whatever. Because I know that I've never seen that Kumail Nanjiani one before. Anyone in the game, and I'm pretty sure that Norsko guy was Overlord, or not the Overlord. He was a war chief, I think, in the video that we watched. Kugan, the Guardian of Mordor, dude. We're getting freaking goated orcs right off the bat. And I know they're Urukai. Get off my back about it. Which one's the double jump? Yeah, Dominate we don't have yet. Okay, no problem. Dude, Caragor Rider early? That's fun. Is that the double jump all the way over there? It is. Dude, that's so late in the game. Alright. Well, this is one of the goated attacks. Caragor Rider early is good. But I think... It's all stealth stuff. I mean, it is definitely good to upgrade the range. And Shadow Dominate at the end, dude, is so good. But the faster that we can get through this skill tree, the faster we'll be able to ride dragons and such. Which would be peak. mounts. Because now we're not going to see a Greg for a while, but now we have the ability. And call him out when we can get that. What do I have to unlock? Alright, well. Next guy. Where did these captains come from? Help that guy real quick, no problem. So, captain right here.
The Orc has a camp nearby. He will die there.
That is true. That is true. Oh, right there.
One blow on my horn,
Dude, this guy's
and every
cool.
Uruk for a mile will come running.
Yeah, these banner guys are actually brutal to fight. Especially late game. Shouldn't have been standing by that, I guess. Whoa! Nice. Dude, dead by fire, dude. Done and done. Hello, who's up? And he's gonna give me a goated cloak? Dude! Our level 2 cloak is nothing. Plus 6 stealth? Yeah. Ooh, did we just get drippy? We sure did. Dude, that's sick! This is level 2 gear? Look at that! It's way better. Level 5 sword, dude. Easy. Yo, destroy the unnecessary gear. Gotta get our Mirian in. Don't worry about them. They're not part of this right now. Track him down again.
I hear beasts rattling their cages.
Up there.
To the brigade!
Dude, how cool is the Wraith stealth kill? Holy crap, dude. Can we, like, look over the extra guys and shoot? And that guy's out. Bap, bap. Nice. Alright, well, they're gonna do some killing for us, but there's a lot of Uruk in this area. So. There's supposed to be a captain right here somewhere. Right there.
trunk.
That's him, dude. Maybe it's stealth, okay. And raised when vaulted over, okay, heard. At one with creatures of Mordor, beasts will not attack him. Great. Leads a pack of loyal Caragors into battle? What? Looks like he doesn't, but what do I know? Dude, freaking got him, idiot. Got him again. Alright, let's go. Oh, you can't do something executions. I knew that.
What in Mordor is wrong with you?
I knew that. My bad, dude. Can't vault over him though, so you gotta be careful about that. There we go. Sweet. Cool. Is this a guy? A duel. They're definitely going to that duel.
You're dead now.
I was told to go to, leave me alone.
Don't you move!
Where's the duel? Start this real quick. Bogga the Thinker is facing a Gondorian champion in a duel. Rewarding 15 XP? Yeah, we're doing this.
Send me the strongest pink skin you got, or the least scrawny at any rate.
You seem very confident. Let me advise caution.
Done. Sick. No level up for Big Money Kip though. Dude, we are collecting gear that gets our job, although that's worth the exact same. Destroy. The exact same. Destroy. Cool. Alright, let's do another one of those. Execution. Enemy captain is executing another captain and his warriors. Great. We'll watch that one get executed and then we'll see, obviously that'll mean more when we have our own captains. But you don't get them for this part of the game. Also, is that my goal? Is that my objective? Is that's what I'm doing, is weakening the army? Yes, it is. Cool. Yeah, it'll be more when we have our own guys, because we won't want to see them die.
The Shriekers are coming for you. Since they ain't here now, looks like it falls
Out of curiosity,
to hack you up.
Out of curiosity, says Wolfie, how big of a game is this? It is, well, it used to be a lot longer because you had to grind, but all the grinding got patched out. So, I think that there are 5 maps that you go through. What I would like to do is beat this. This is the tutorial. I would like to beat this, and then I would like to go to the next level and get all the way to do a siege. So I would like to play this game until we do a siege and we have like our army of our guys and all that. Because that's the best part of the game, is doing this. So that's what I want to get to the showcase. That's not necessarily grinding. Yeah, well, it was like... Whoa. It was like...
I'm not staying around for this! Another day!
It was super predatory. And the whole game was based on around you buying loot boxes, because the loot boxes, not only did they contain free orcs that would join your army, so like you could pay to win because loot boxes were guaranteed to have like legendary orcs that would fight for you. Oh, really? Can I go in the door? Really? So yeah, so you could buy orcs coming to your party, and you could buy better weapons. So you could like, so it's pay to play. It would pay to win, honestly. But you would also get experience, multipliers, experience point multipliers by doing them, and it like, you could buy a loot box for like $3, which, you know, isn't a lot, but if you're spending that repeatedly for a game, and you get that loot box, and you get the experience, but the experience wasn't a permanent buff. It lasted for like an hour. So the game was predatory because it relied on you buying the loot boxes so you would have better gear, but also you would buy loot boxes to speed up the XP so that you would not have to worry about the grind. The game got bullied into oblivion, so they took all of the microtransactions out. Like, if you click the microtransaction page on the like home menu of the game, because it's still there, it's still like advertised at the bottom. It says click here for loot boxes or something like that. If you click that, it goes to a dead link. Like, the link doesn't go to anything. So they took that out and they boosted like the overall experience gain so that you don't have to worry about it.
You're lucky I'm tied up. Oh, come on. It's all right to be afraid. Cast away that false bravado. All of you, get in touch with that fear.
Wolfie says, what is your least favorite type of game and what is your favorite type of game? Good question, Wolfie. So, I'm just gonna let this guy execute. Oh, and look at this perfect placement. Well, favorite type of game is like a hop in, play for 20 minutes, get your fill, arcade style experience. He's executing one at a time, pick them off. So like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, like a Descenders, Roller Drome, like something you can just hop into and play and have a good time. and like you can get your fill in 20 minutes. Although when I do have the time to sit down, when I do make the time to sit down and like engage with the story of a game, it is a massive payoff, and it feels good to like start to finish really complete something that's amazing. But something like that, something that you can hop into, play a quick session, and have a good time. My least favorite type of game, so it's kind of a tricky question, right? I'm not any good at puzzle games, right? I do like to play them, but at a certain point, they get too hard. And I hit a wall and I tap out. But, like something like Portal, I love. Which is a puzzle game. Yeah, Zook was killed, I know. Oh, but now Mr. Man gained a level. I gotta get that duel before time goes forward again. But this guy can now. I should have dropped the flies on him. Whoops.
That's the beauty of Mordor. You never know when a grave walker will drop in for playtime.
So ideally we just pop and raise by burning. Great. Dead? There we go. It's like I love an open world game. I would maybe I don't know, like up until we played Expedition 33, I would have said like turn-based JRPG, but then I was proven dead wrong because I played an amazing one. And I like racing games. I like novelty sports games. I'm not gonna ever in my life sit down and play 2K, or like Madden or FIFA. You know, I'm not gonna dedicate myself to actually playing. Like I'm never gonna buy one of those sports games day one for $70 and buy them. Like that's never gonna be me. So maybe that's my least favorite, but also like there's probably good and bad games for each genre, for sure. And I don't want to say sports games overall because skateboarding is a sport, and I love Tony Hawk. This again. Super Meat Boy enraged me like nothing else. Played it for like 30 minutes and I've never touched it since. So I've beaten Super Meat Boy. But that brings up a good point. Like rage games,
useful in battle, but a deadly hazard in camp. Dudes.
Because rage games I don't really gel with. But like something like Only Up definitely intrigues me because it's just platforming. It's just like it's not like stupid. It's like jump and don't miss, and you're good. Like Expedition 33 did that for the one beach area where you get the swimsuit, and I liked that, and that was kind of similar to Only Up, where it's like it's based on your skill level and not like relying on terrible controls. Because something like QWOP, something like Getting Over It. Alright, so Wolfie.
But at what cost? The cost to those around him. The cost to himself. The time has come for this debt to be paid. Death's wings beat, and its eyes are focused squarely on you.
Sorry, I gotta let his dialogue play out. So Wolfie, to answer your question, now that I've thought about it, I would say meme, bad control, rage bait games are my least favorite type of game. Yeah, I knew he was fireproof. Look at him. What? Where'd you get a Caragor? Yeah, like baby steps, getting over it, quap, things of that nature. I'm not interested in. Like, Super Meat Boy is ridiculously hard, but like so is Dark Souls. Super Meat Boy is ridiculously hard, but it does what you want it to do every time. And the game, like, I Am Bread kind of thing, is like designed to like actively make you mad. Because if it was like a platformer where you played as a piece of bread, bruh. I will not be done to Caragors. If it was just a platformer where you played as a piece of bread, I mean, it would not have gone as viral as it did, but it wouldn't be. I mean, I probably still wouldn't have played it, but you know, it wouldn't be hard if you were just a piece of bread that jumped around and you couldn't touch the ground. Like, it wouldn't be hard. And I get that that's the point of the game, but it's like, especially. Well, so I saw just somebody took a Twitter screenshot and posted it on Reddit, but it was of a guy that was like, in my adult life, I have minimal time to play games, which isn't necessarily true for me because Leo likes to play games with me. I don't have any kids. I don't have any. After work, I get to go home and I get to do whatever I want, right? And it's a privilege. So I do get plenty of time to play video games. But in this particular Twitter screenshot, he was like, in my adult life, I have limited time to play video games. I'm not spending it pissed off. And I think that that is exactly how I feel about it. Oh, we should probably unlock this fast travel over here. Like, something like Silksong, I've played a little bit of the first Hollow Knight, but I don't really... Like, I would say I don't really love a Metroidvania, but I've definitely played good ones. It was something like Hollow Knight, like Silksong I'm never going to play, because I know that it's too hard for me.
But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
But there's so many fun games that spending a lot of time on a game that makes you angry isn't worth it. Definitely. Like, you all know I'm playing my games on easy with no shame.
Yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight.
Fun games that bring joy, 100%.
I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Like, maybe I just want to play a game and feel overpowered. Maybe I just want to play a game and beat up some orcs. Maybe that's all I want. I play games on easy too. Yeah, so you get it. It's like, what's... I really like. I'm playing. Well, and that's the thing too. Like, honestly, one of my biggest pet peeves in games is when you play on easy. Like, okay, these are my examples. I don't know exactly what I would call it, but these are my examples. God of War, Ragnarok specifically, and it is the reason that I haven't beaten that game yet. I don't want to challenge, but I want to have fun. Yeah, exactly. And like you say that, and I feel the same way, and somebody would say, "We'll just exclusively play cozy games," and it's like, well, I want to do more than just make a farm and build a house. You know what I mean? I say as I played Valheim twice last week on stream. But like, I still want a game where I gut Uruk-hai in the Lord of the Rings setting. Like, I still like, if Elden Ring was easier to the point where I could beat it single player, it would be my favorite game. But the fact that I have to stay hidden when I play, because I'll play with my brother, and he's got a carry. I play Story of Seasons on easy. That's awesome. That's awesome. What's the point? Oh, trust me, I know it's a farming game. You got... And sometimes there's nothing wrong with the farming game. There's nothing wrong with the farming game anytime, to be honest. But, like, that shouldn't be all that I'm allowed to do if I want to play a game that is just a bit more breezy. Isn't this the guy that's about to be in the duel? That worked? That guy wasn't very hard. But Spider-Man 2 and God of War Ragnarok are the biggest offenders of this. You should be able to enjoy all games for these stories as well. 100%. Or just like playing something like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Like, Sekiro is incredibly fun to play. It's just so hard. Like, let me play Sekiro's same mechanics where I can heal. Where I don't, like... Where it's not impossibly hard to the point where I'll never beat it. You know what I mean? What's this guy doing over here? Well, I have to do this duel anyway, so... But I should be able to play a game with Sekiro's mechanics. Like, Sifu is effing incredible, and actually I should play it on stream, and I should just suck it up and get good at it, because I freaking love Sifu. It's so tough. It's so tough. But yeah, God of War and Spider-Man 2 are the biggest offenders that I could think of at this time that do this, where you play on easy, and rather than make the enemies have like less health, because if I'm playing a Spider-Man game or God of War game on easy, it's because I want to one-shot the enemies. Like, Spider-Man on easy should be able to one-punch a regular person. Spider-Man should be able to punch a regular man and knock him out. Sekiro is almost more of a rhythm game than Soulsy. 100%! It's incredibly fun. I just wish that if you got hit twice, you didn't die instantly. Like, I love, love, love the gameplay of Sekiro, and it would not be as satisfying if you didn't die, and I understand that that's the point. But I would love to play all the way through Sekiro and be able to actually beat the bosses. But yeah, if you're holy crap, these guys are high level. Wolfie says, Jump Force, I really wanted to play for their story. but you had to grind to be the right level to continue the story. I got angry with that. Dude, when you asked me what my least favorite kind of game was, I was gonna say games that make you grind to access certain areas. I got angry with that and quit the first moment I had to grind. Injustice League was nice because you go fight and just play the story. You're just talking about Injustice, like the fight. Dude, we're gonna play that on stream someday. I love Injustice. I get to go fight and just play the story. Yeah, some levels I had to play a few times to learn combos as each player, but that was fine. You spam diagonal jump and then A, and that's how you, or X or whatever, depending on what controller you're playing on, and that is how you beat every fight in Injustice. But yeah, I love to play a fighting game on easy on story mode. Like, I love the Mortal Kombat games, and if those games were harder, I would not know what goes on in the story. You still don't know what goes on because it's so confusing, but it's also the best. Playing on the Wii U. Dude, and just on the Wii U goes hard.
I'll stab you so many times, there will be nothing left of you! That all you got? I was expecting more.
Dude. Well, my guess is that Tuga's gonna win. I can't get a vantage point. Oh, no, Tuga's got less health. Maybe Mog will win. Dude! No, Tuga's got it. Yep, right there. Dead. No problem. Alright, well now that this is over, so I'll take my XP. I mean, it's nice to have no stakes to that. Cause like, that was free XP, but if you do it... Oh boy. Look at all those people! Oh, those are Gondorians.
Such power and grace in those legs. And I pride myself on being able to spot those things. I'm a bit of a collector.
Enraged by everything.
You're a collector.
That's awesome. Alright. Definitely not worth those free hits that just gave up. Where is this guy? Uh-oh. I do not at this time have a way to get more health. So dude, these ranged guys are gonna be definitely. You are not killing me. Full health? Perfect. Dude, Mr. Man is about to be dead. Hold on. There we go. What?
Think you can match me? Ha! I have 2 axes! More than enough to cut off your head.
That guy's dead. Now we're gonna kill Double Axe Man. Dead? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. I just have to not get shot to death. I'll be fine. Yep, there it is. But there's not gonna be a enemy striking me because I'm not actually actively in combat right now. All good. All good. All good. Okay. So let's get out of here. Alright, what'd you say? Wolfie said there have been many anime games I've bought and discovered that terrible controls and fighting mechanics that I gave up quick. I'll tell you, you know what? So I played both Attack on Titan games. The second one's cool because you get to make a custom character and then he interacts with the characters from Attack on Titan, and it's very interesting. And that game is a ton of fun, and like using the ODM gear is like kind of impossible, but it's also the best. It's so hard. But then when you get it, it feels amazing, and the game is so fun to play. However, it's infinitely long, and the game is ridiculous. How many guys left? Yeah, the Attack on Titan game is very fun, but it's just the levels are like, how are you gonna put filler levels in a game? Like, there is an endless mode that you can play. It's like, let me play. If I want to just fight Titans endlessly, let me play the endless mode. Wolfie says, "Are you still in the intro? This is a really long intro." So yeah, so Wolfie, the way that this is going, right? These are all the maps that we can play. 1, 2, 3. There's more than this. 4. Yeah, 5, 6 maybe. So basically, right now, it's teaching us the game. I believe quests available at minutes. Like, I got a quest right there that I can do, right? And these are gonna lead to doing the actual siege. This is like one of the square footage wise, this is the smallest level in the game. So what you do, and what we're gonna do for the streams leading up to us actually doing a siege, is you do this. Right now we cannot brand them, so we are killing them all. That's just gonna make it easier when we do the final thing. When we get, after we beat this, which I'm just gonna go ahead and play the next story mission. After we beat this, we move to, I don't think it says Gilead. I think it's, maybe it says Gilead. I don't know. Then we're gonna go to our next area, and we're gonna have the ability to brand them, right? So, what we're gonna do right now, we're just killing. When we get to the next spot, then we'll be able to engage with the Nemesis system and have our guys that'll fight with the other guys, blah blah blah. Right now, we can't do that. So I'm just killing them to clear out the map a little bit. But we do have a mission that we can do.
I can show you how to conquer Mordor.
As long as it keeps.
Do I have a fast travel point? Yes, I do. Get a drink of water and be like, this water isn't refreshing enough. Dude. Thinking of Spider-Man again. Like, you play a game on easy, as a superhero, Spider-Man should be able to one-shot. Kratos should be able to kill the low-level enemies with one swing of his axe or the Chaos Blades, right? Like, he should just be able to. But instead, what they do is they keep you at your strength, they keep the enemy's health pool, they just make it so that you basically can't die. They make it so you can take more hits. And it's like, I don't want to take more hits, I want to be able to do more damage and kill enemies quicker. It's not fun. So then you're like, you're playing on easy, and it takes all the fun out of it, because not only is there no risk to you, which is where a lot of people find their fun, but also there's no benefit to playing on easy other than you can't die. So
ages ago. Seems quieter now.
and that simply drives me nuts.
If anywhere in Mordor is safe from Sauron, it is barrows like these. Reminders that even the Dark Lord's reach extends only so far.
Oh, look at this.
In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
And you had the One Ring.
Yes. And with it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron.
Dude, this game should have been freaking canon.
When Sauron revealed his betrayal, I took up arms.
Dude, you gotta love playing as Celebrimbor.
I was determined to punish him for his treachery.
Everyone knows Tom Bombadil solos if he felt like it. Dude, speaking of... I didn't use that well. But you'd rather just chill in the forest? Most definitely you would. There you go, that's how Sauron gets the One Ring, dude. That's how he gets it.
The new ring. Our ring. Is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
So, so Leo's been reading a lot recently, and it's been making it me listen. Listen, you are...
The ring is lost for now, but we can still secure them.
We are not quite at the point
Idril is there. She may be
where you're going to catch me reading a book for pleasure. However, I have the Lord of the Rings books. I've only actively ever read The Hobbit. All the way, well, I've read The Hobbit actually multiple times. I've read The Hobbit a couple times. Lord of the Rings, I think I've only ever read the first one to completion. Did Sauron use another ring to get the One Ring, or did it literally just fall off Celebrimbor's? I think, based on what we just saw, Sauron got the ring from Celebrimbor because it fell off his hand. Now, what the reason is, I could not tell you. I could say that...
We should investigate the Great Hall.
And secure the Palantir.
Freaking... It's like the symbiote, where it is on Eddie Brock. It's not somebody. Depends on what canon you're looking at, but it's on Eddie Brock first. And then it's like, oh, Spider-Man's stronger, I'm going to switch because it's just looking for the strongest host. Do I need to double jump badly? So maybe it's like, maybe the ring is like that, where it's just looking for the strongest host, and it went with Sauron over Celebrimbor, but... What do I know?
There's no time. We can only take the most valuable.
We're taking everything.
Idri, sacrifices must be made.
We'll not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh there. Who are you?
Baranor, this is the Ranger I was telling you about.
You've spilled much blood for Minas Ithil. We don't even know your name.
Talion.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Uruks seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
My father has hidden it.
There's nothing safe, hidden or otherwise. The Uruks will tear this city apart to find it.
These are desperate times. But we will not surrender, and we will not fall. We cannot.
I must defend the gate.
Dude, siege time. Kind of.
I will not let this city fall! Then we must obtain the Palantir. It is the only way.
Oh my god, dude, he's obsessed with the Palantir.
Skirmish line here. Do not let any of them through.
I'll cover your flank.
I'll cover yours.
I'll tell you, I am glad that they did this game. I already said it, but like, they did it in Arkham style combat rather than anything else. But like, with what this game is trying to do,
That was only the beginning. There'll be more. We have to find out what we're dealing with. This way.
with what this game is trying to do with like massive hordes of orcs, especially if you want to go based off like the movies. Like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't try to do Days Gone or World War Z or A Plague Tale Innocence type thing, where it's just massive hordes and they die in just a few hits, but there's like massive hordes of them. So they made the combat more interesting by not doing that. But like I almost think like it would have been cool to have like hundreds of orcs all piled on top of each other, World War Z style, storming during the sieges.
I can manage here.
The captains have
Talion, we must commandeer one
the
of
Arkham style combat.
Well, this should prove interesting.
Shooting those explosives should subdue the beast.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, let's try that again, but let's try it. Let's do it right. Let me on.
Let's see what this thing.
Kind of makes sense in the lore. The orcs steamroll everything if given the chance, which is why they're such a threat. Yeah, definitely. Like, for something like this, with so many orcs, like...
Another siege beast is in range. Destroy it.
Like, how sick would it be if, like, you had armies of mindless orcs that the sheer number is what overwhelmed you? But then you get, like... even a weak orc easily buys a human fighter. That's fair.
We're done here. We can't leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
Sorry, siege beast.
We must move quickly. This should help.
But I think of like, dude, let's see where he can go. There's a but yeah, I think of something like World War Z, but then you make the captains like really.
If Minas Ithil falls,
then it will only be a matter of time.
Like
until
actually
they find
tough to
the
fight.
Palantir.
I was thinking of Gondor.
I mean, I love this game as is, no doubt about that. But I'm surprised they do it. And if this game ever got a third game, which I don't think is on the table, but if this game ever got a third in the trilogy, like now that technology is there, I wonder if they would do something like that. Space Marine 2 did the Hordes of Weak Enemy as well. I'll tell you what.
Attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
That dumb beast is shooting at us!
Look at all that. Right for the killing. Dead idiots. Alright, let's go to the siege beast. Can I hit him for me? Sure can. Did that hit? Got him. Yeah, so one of my favorite games, just in general, is Warhammer full title, Warhammer The End Times Vermintide 2.
Another attack will surely follow. We should return to the upper city, check on Idril and the others.
And that does Hordes of Enemy. Like, it's very Left 4 Dead. Dude, that game is so good.
It's not enough for them to destroy us. They wish to wipe away our history.
At least they don't have the Seeing Stone.
The gates are holding.
These relics were my life. My father was right. We must salvage what we can and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right, we win this war.
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
Dude, how good is Troy Baker? Oh my god.
She will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
I used to, when Shadow of Mordor came out, I used to practice my British accent because I wanted to sound like the way that Troy Baker does in this game. I'm possessed by Celeborn. It'll be fine. Yeah, I didn't say it. I've not played either of the Vermintide since I usually play solo stuff, but they looked fun. Now, Sig, let me tell you this.
There's a lot of trust.
Give her time.
The first
Until
one
then, we should return to Shelob. I need more answers.
is all doom and gloom. Shelob quest, get real. I don't want to do this. The first one is doom and gloom. Every single level is in the dark. Every single level rains. You are only fighting the rats. Alright, I don't really want to do the Shelob quest, but I think I have to. I do. Freaking classic. Now we're out of the tutorial. We did a lot of that killing just for fun. I really thought we had to do it to progress. I was wrong. The second one though has way more enemy variety. There's more level variety. Like there's some that feel, if you don't like Doom and Gloom, then you won't like Warhammer 40k. The entire setting is everything sucks all the time for everyone. So I do know that, but the sun comes out. Like I love a dark story. I love it. Like you guys know my favorite thing about Full Metal Alchemist was the dog thing, and then fell off the show because nothing else came even close to being as cool as that was. So. Freaking ghouls. So like I love a dark thing, but the game itself is bright. Like in Space Marine 2, like, even though everything's like, actually, I really wish, I gotta look it up. maybe I'll watch some YouTube videos tonight. I gotta know more about the lore of 40K because it's like, don't they take? I don't remember what it is. Like one of the armies takes like. Oh my God! It's Gollum! Dude, Gollum being brave, dude. There's so much fire shot to the head. Follow up with some of this season or one. Alright, man, yeah, of course you're gonna slam me down. Alright, whatever, I was killing the old fashioned way. I'm gonna talk about Sobita to live through that eating. Dude, I don't know what.
Gollum? And why would you save me?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid ranger.
He is working for the spider.
No. The Dark Mistress watches over Gollum. Gollum watches over Bright Master. Bright Master kills the Dark Lord.
And the spider pulls the strings.
We share a common enemy in Sauron. And you can't always choose your allies. Lead on.
Come, Bright Master. Gollum will show you a quicker path.
That wasn't just a troll.
They are Olog High, war trolls. They're smarter, faster, and immune to sunlight. Sauron's forces are more powerful than ever.
We hate them as much as we hate nasty orcs.
I don't know what
Keeps our distance.
Lord of the Rings media. I don't know what the obsession is with freaking Gollum, dude. Like, why? Also, dude, miss after miss. Why did they do a dwarf mining game
That is yet to be seen.
and then Lord of the Rings Gollum? And then why is the new Lord of the Rings movie? I mean, the War for Rohirrim, dude. We're lucky that that exists. But why is the next live-action Lord of the Rings movie the freaking The Hunt for Gollum? What's up with that? Dude, baddie.
I know why you are here.
Return what you have stolen.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself. Stolen. You begged me to have it. And what of you, Talion?
I am here for Minas Ithil.
You seek to save it. Even though it may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge? To dominate?
To dummy, mommy.
You don't have to tell me. Here is your truth.
You want to move up the ranks, you got to kill. You want to get noticed, kill a pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Kill me, become a ring wraith.
Idril. She dies.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, Perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war. It is Castamere who must be protected. If he falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
You found him precious? For the Bright Lord. We go to Kirith Angel. Yes, we'll find the nasty assassin.
Kirith Angel. My bad.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
A Morgul blade.
Yes, stabbing all the War Chief's bodyguards.
If we find the Uruk bodyguards he's targeting, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way. Careful. We see some Morgai fly nest.
So those...
The first bodyguard should be this way.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade. So you can see Shelob's visions.
Yes, Bright Master. One of the bodyguards was nearby. We're sure of it.
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
He's been dead for some time. We'll need to move faster if we want to catch up with the assassin.
Yes. We knows where another bodyguard is.
As the assassin kills his way up the hierarchy, he'll continue to seek bigger targets.
You do not have to leave.
Like Castamere.
Yes. Castamere is the only one who knows where the Palantir is. He must be kept alive at all costs.
We know the nasty orc is here, but we forget where exactly. We are close. You can find it.
Couldn't go out in sunlight. You're thinking about trolls. These are different.
Oh. Well, isn't that just lucky? Incredible.
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
Gollum should know where the next target is.
Yeah.
The Easterlings, stranger even than the Haradrim of the south.
But just as vulnerable to entreaties from Sauron.
I found another Uruk. He hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Closer and closer. We will take you to where the next one is. Stupid orcs never see Gollum. We sneaks around, and we hear so many things. Wait, orcs are coming. Hide!
He's terrified of Morgai flies. Everyone knows it. Says the glob who's afraid of spiderlings. Never should have told you that.
Nothing in the environment for me?
Nazgul seek Seeing Stone. If they get stone, all of that victory will be assured.
One stone can... Wretched man, swing your weapon faster!
Sweet.
Disgusting horses. Always loud and mean. But they don't like the flies, precious. Especially the assassin. He runs whenever he sees them. We're close. But too many dirty orcs is around.
Stay here. I can fight him on my own.
Dang it.
Did you hear that? Someone's killing his way up the range. Good job of it too.
It's always a gamble.
Another victim. Yet this one still lives.
Let's find out what he knows.
Dude. Dude. Alright, well, it looks like we're doing some good. Sorry, dude, I gotta interrogate you in a minute. Come back at me. There we go. Get him. And there it goes. Alright, what do you know, Lester? Yeah, I know he's the fear of Morgat flies. We'll see. I know his instant death? Mortal weakness. Can be killed instantly using fire. Got it.
The assassin is near.
Og.
There he is.
The war chief is useless. I would be surprised if Dark Lord himself thanks me for killing the Glob and taking his place. He'll do a much better job of taking Minas Ithil than he ever could.
Okay.
I suppose it wasn't.
I'm gonna scatter more guy flies, which I have right there, but I only have. I got four shots. So let's do idiot. Let's do that.
Get them away from me!
He's gonna run. I mean, I could probably kill him pretty quickly, but I'd like to exploit his weakness if I could.
It's something, no mistake.
We're so far away. Maybe I can get to chase me.
What's up? It's something, no mistake.
I will destroy you!
I have open range. Oh, that worked? Sick.
Let's hope his death has changed what Shelob saw from Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
Yeah, that was clean, Sing. I didn't think I'd be able to do that fast. But he had the flies on him, and then we just used all our Elven Rage right against him. Okay. Now, we now have access to the actual main first area that is going to have a siege. Our goal is to do that siege. I assume we can do it whenever. All we gotta do is walk up to the front door and start it. What I would like to do is mess around with the Nemesis system, meet some orcs that we can actually brand, so we have to get to the point where we can brand. Brand some, build our army, meet some fun orcs, do some fun Nemesis system stuff, and do the siege. That should not take more than 2 streams. It's Monday. What I would like to do, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, excluding when we play Pokemon Unite, whatever day that's going to be. What I would like to do this week, play this game, and end the week with a big siege. If I got to do some stuff off screen, I'll do it off screen, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the Nemesis system, because if anything cool happens, I want you guys to see it. Either way, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm going to click off, and the game's going to... Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay.
Your drilling customers should be safe.
Make sure the game saves itself. Okay. So we'll play more of this game on Wednesday, and then we'll have the ability to brand, and everything will be great. We're gonna build up our army, and it's gonna be wonderful. What I will do is say my thank yous. I will say thank you to the Gupsaw for being first. I will say thank you to Captain Gunks, I think was second. Thank you, of course, to Sigtastic and Wolfie151412. Thank you, Unicorn Wiz69 for stopping by. And thank you, of course, Leo Riv for stopping by and chatting with us tonight. I believe that's everybody that chatted with us. Thank you everybody who's watching and did not chat with us today and was just down to hang out and watch some Middle-earth Shadow of War. To play a little bit of the intro. And thank you everybody who's watching the VOD and made it this far. Please enjoy the royalty-free rap, which I will get popping right now. Dude, this song sucks. So we'll play a little of this. Oh, maybe I'm just gonna go. Alright, here we go. Gonna play her. This song's gonna suck. Alright, everybody. Have an amazing Monday night, amazing Tuesday, amazing Wednesday morning, afternoon, and I will see you Wednesday evening. Enjoy the bad royalty-free rap, and I'll see you next time.
He gon' spend it all cause I ain't average. All I ever wanted was the moon and the stars. Switching niggas like these niggas switching cars. Told him, baby, look, you fucking with a star. I don't wanna be the one to take it too far. Coke bottle frame, you see how that acid. Got good brain, but I'm classless. All these niggas say they want a bad bitch, but they can't really handle what a bad bitch do. All eyes when she walk in the room. Got a bitch looking like, who is you? Can't no bitch walk a mile in my shoes. Keep a nigga guessing like he's Steve on Blue's Clues. Fuck it up and I get it right back. You know I got it like that. Throwing fits, make us spend a few racks. He got me a slow brat. All I ever wanted was $10 million cash quick. Throw it on the floor cause I'm a bad bitch cabbage. I like a nigga that be cashing. He gon' spend it all cause I ain't average. All I ever wanted was the moon and the stars. Switching niggas like these niggas switching cars. Told him, baby, look, you fucking with a star. I don't wanna be the one to take it too far. I don't wanna be the one to take it too far. All I ever wanted was $10 million cash quick. Throw it on the floor cause I'm a bad bitch cabbage. I like a nigga that be cashing. He gon' spend it all cause I ain't average. All I ever wanted was the moon and the stars. Switching niggas like these niggas switching cars. Told him, baby, look, you fucking with a star. I don't wanna be the one to take it too far.